Like to come in and have something to eat? The men looked at each other before one of them asked, "Is your husband at home?" She shook her head. "Not yet." The three old men replied, "Then we cannot come in." Later, when her husband arrived, the woman told him what had happened. Surprised, he said, "Go back to them and tell them I'm home now. Invite them in." She went out and repeated the invitation. "My husband is home now. You may come in." But one of them smiled and replied, "We cannot all come in together." Confused, the woman asked, "Why not?" The first old man adjusted his clothes and said, "I am wealth." The second added, "I am fortune." And the third smiled gently and said, "I am love. Go back and decide with your family which one of us should enter." The woman returned home and told her husband everything. He thought for a moment and said, "Let's invite wealth, dear. That way we will never lack anything." But she reflected and replied, "Wouldn't it be better to invite fortune?" The conversation was interrupted by their little daughter, who had been listening carefully, and she exclaimed, "Let's invite love. That way our home will always be filled with affection." The couple smiled at the child's innocence and agreed. The woman went out again and called the old man named Love. To her surprise, the other two also stood up and followed. Perplexed, she asked, "But I only invited Love. Why are the three of you coming?" The old men smiled and replied, "Where there is love, wealth, and fortune always come together." Reflection. This story reminds us that the true foundation of a fulfilled life is not in material possessions or fleeting luck, but in sincere, welcoming, and generous love. When we choose love as the guide of our actions and decisions, we open the doors to blessings far greater than we could imagine. Wealth and fortune may come as well, but it is love that gives meaning to everything. After all, a house full of love is, in itself, the greatest treasure we can have. If you enjoyed this reflection, give it a like